I wonder sometimes if this bleeds into our faith life, if we work so hard to carefully control and curate our lives that we miss out on the call of God to move forward in faith and to move forward in the unpredictable, to trust God with what we cannot control, to trust God with what we cannot predict. And I believe moving forward together in faith for this part 2 of our generosity initiative is that. It's to trust God with all that we have, with our time, with our resources, with our gifts, with our talents, with our treasures. And so I think the question for us this morning is, will we be people who live by the promises of God? Or instead, will we be people who live by predictability? I think it's one thing to say that we believe in God. And again, I know that all of us are here because we're people of faith. We want to be stretched in our faith. And so I wonder then for all of us, if we were to ask ourselves to listen to the whispers of God, God, what is it you are calling me to do? And God, how are you calling me to move forward in faith? To trust in the promises of God more than our own comfort. In the same way that we see people do throughout Scripture over and over again. The kind of faith that God calls us to is a kind that is out of surrender, of letting go to what often feels safe. But here's the coolest part about